GM everyone, GG. We are back with another live stream, GC Crypto TV in the house. And we have Eli back in town. Been a little while, we haven't seen him for a bit. Brother, before I get on with the show, how are you, dude? What's going on? Long time no see.
Yeah, no, it's been a little bit, like almost a week, maybe or over a week, but I'm good. Just trying to get back into the flow of things. I'll be honest, I've spoken about it before, but it's really hard to find a balance between content creation and like real trading and being active trading, because it feels like as a creator, you're not really making a lot of money when you're streaming and when you're posting videos and stuff like that. So when you see tokens do really well or a new meta happen, it's really easy to kind of get distracted into just trading and leaving the content behind. And I still struggle with that sometimes. So, when a creator capital markets is happening on Solana, it's really easy for me to be like, fuck, I don't really want to stream right now. I really want to try to make money because I need money in the now.
Yeah.
But the content creation side of things, if you build it and it takes longer over time, that is what helps generate like real long-term value for you. So it's just about, balancing that out. And I'll be honest, I still struggle with it a lot. So that's kind of why I've been out for a week, just lost that balance, and I'm trying to get back into it again.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's the same for me. I get torn between, streaming, doing the back end stuff for the streaming, obviously, like you're aware of, just all those little niggly things probably, may not get noticed. And then on top of that, running this, your little business. And then on top of that, trying to be a trader as well. And obviously, having a business is emotional, running a stream's emotional, and then trading's really emotional.
Yeah.
Especially if there's pullbacks. It's pretty easy to stream when things are on the way up, real easy. I find it no problemo. When things are crabbing sideways, I'm down 50% on a portfolio on, say, on abstract, then it's like you get up in the morning, you look at your port, and you're like, fuck, like I don't want to bring negative energy.
Yeah.
How do I bring positivity?
Yeah, that's kind of it. It's part of it is like, my port is down so much on abstract, and it's I'm not gonna lie, like obviously it impacts me to a degree. And then I'm just kind of like, fuck, dude, do I want to get on and just moan and groan? Like, is there anything really I want to talk about at this point? But I think that's, I talk about it, I'm kind of being a hypocrite because I talk about projects all the time, but during red days, founders still need to show up, projects still need to continue to work. And so that's why I do feel kind of guilty that I say that. But then, when I'm struggling or when my port's down really bad, I stop making as much content. And, I don't want to be a hypocrite, so I'm trying to jump back into it and be active again.
No, that's fair enough. I'll just say a little greeting or a little intro. So firstly, shout out to OKX Australia for partnering with us, legends. Thanks for keeping the lights on, and Greenie and I fed some sandwiches. Obviously, Greenie is over in the UK. He just landed, so shout out to Greenie as well. But massive shout out to OKX Australia. Links in description, guys. If you are looking to spot trade, they are giving away $75 worth of Bitcoin if you trade over there. Also, Yeet, we're giving away, it'll be tomorrow, $1,000 giveaway again. Eli, if you want to jump on, you're welcome to. But obviously, I understand life goes on, so just let us know. But that is tomorrow, the Yeet giveaway. And also shout out to Eli for jumping on. But let's get the show on the road. Dude, I wanted to ask you, being in America, is this true? Is there a Trump Bitcoin statue put up?
Where? I mean, maybe, but where?
Yeah, let me bring it up. I was like, you guys are off your heads in America, man.
I'm surprised it wouldn't be here in Miami.
Yeah, same. It seems like a Miami type. Let me find it.
It's funny. Now that I'm getting into golf, I finally want to go to his, because he has like one of the nicest courses in all of the country. I forgot the name of it, but the Trump, whatever.
Mar-a-Lago?
Is that what it is?
Is that the?
I don't know if that's his, is it? But yeah. So now I'm actually interested in whatever the Trump stuff. Someone said no. Maybe I'm wrong. I swear I thought Trump had a golf course. What is that?
Yeah. This is what.
Oh, it's in DC.
Yeah. So statue of president.
That doesn't look real though. Like that doesn't look like a real statue. It looks
like it looks light or like plastic or something.
Yeah. That is not metal. There's no shot that's metal.
No. But
That
look,
looks like plastic. Yeah, no,
look
that's
at the
hilarious.
face, his smug little face. Fuck, man. Oh, God. I can't believe we live in a time when this is even
Yeah,
happening.
it feels like I mean, the South Park creators. I remember when they took a hiatus because they were like, we can't make fun of anything anymore because reality is funnier and crazier than anything we could make at the moment. I literally remember when they took a break from doing seasons because they were just like, we can't make parodies when the life is a parody. It's too crazy because the Trump stuff. This is like back when Trump was president the first time, I
The
think.
first time. That was
Yeah,
weird, huh? The world
yeah,
was so weird. And then obviously the C word came in a bit later. But yeah, the Trump first presidency for me was like the dawning of a new age in a way. I don't even know how to explain it. It was weird. Even
yeah.
for me across the ditch here in Australia, we were like, what's happening?
No, dude, it was yeah, very very memorable moments with Biden. Like obviously people liked or disliked like whatever, but we didn't really get a bunch of outlandish, super crazy right stuff. It was pretty chill for the most part, but like Trump
Yeah.
definitely is he's
He's a
good for
headline, eh?
content.
He's a
No, he's
walking
he's
headline.
he's farm clip. He's clip farming. He's a
Yeah.
he's a content creator trying to clip.
He's actually the Eli of the political world,
No,
really.
no
He's the
shot.
Greenie and Eli of.
Dude, that is crazy. Yeah, someone said
But
a random person could put that there in the National Mall. Yeah, it
yeah,
didn't
that's
look like
right.
a real statue. It looked pretty
Yeah,
fake.
someone was saying, I can't remember who the company was that did it, but it was a stunt by, I don't know, some exchange or something. I can't remember
Mm,
what, but it's some traders or exchanges done it. And
sure.
I mean, you could probably get that made semi cheap for a good photo op. So, you know,
Yeah.
like Eli
Yeah.
said, if it's plastic, probably get a 3D printed for a few hundred these days, wouldn't you? I don't know, maybe a bit more than a few hundred. I don't know. Um, and I also see just on news topics, ETF rate cut approval, which I am just trying to catch up kind of with the news now. Obviously, it's morning in Australia, so I'm kind of always feel like when I jump on the show, I'm like,
I
holy
know.
fuck, what's happened?
I
Like,
know.
the whole world changes overnight sometimes. So, guys, chat, so the rate cut got approved, did it? Come
It
out,
was
guys.
25. It was what people expected.
Yeah, yeah, so it wasn't the double.
No,
Um, I'm just going to bring it, and then, where is it? I don't know if anyone noticed my name today. I'm Mr. Powell.
Mr. Powell.
Just looking up any news, but so I think it's been approved. And the other thing I liked, I'll bring this up now actually, like, is this could be quite big. Where is it? It's actually, I posted it recently. Here we go. A generic listing standard for ETFs for cryptos. So
Hmm.
basically, they're paving the way so each chain doesn't have to do an independent or unique approval. There's going to be guidelines, I guess. Ultimately, obviously, I'm not very well versed in this. This just came out, but if my basic Neanderthal understanding of this is they're building a generic framework to work within to simplify the process. I suppose simplify the understanding of it, the speed of it being approved is probably the big one. So I'm guessing once this happens, bro, and the chains or whoever have a clear pathway of how to do it, what's required, and if you do all this, you get the tick right, which is always the kind of what people were complaining about with Gary Gensler, in that the SEC was very vague or obscure, or are we going to get approved? Are we not? I'm not talking about ETFs so much here. It's like whether things were, what was it? Oh God, I've gone totally blank. I need
But yeah,
another.
just for clarity, things in general in crypto.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
companies weren't getting sued by the ECC. Sorry, for XRP as well. So basically, for
Yeah.
clarity. So this is, I guess, another big step in the right direction for clarity. So, God, I guess once this goes through, the Pingu ETF, or they've already applied, so they'll probably hit
Yeah.
the game.
I, I'll be honest. Like a lot of this stuff is kind of non-news to me. Like mostly because I think it's already expected for a lot of these things. And also I think crime is legal now. Did you see today the guy? What was the Chad? Do you know the electric car company that the owner got pretty much like sued in the stock market? It was like a massive deal, like a
Oh,
massive deal. Do you remember? It was from like 2020 COVID times. Um, Electric car sue stocks. Man, what was it? Was massive, dude. Was it Neo? Nah. It was like a massive, massive deal. But today, he just got like his case got dropped because he was a big, and people are like speculating because he was a massive donor to Trump and
Uh-huh.
a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like bullish on just because things are getting easier to pass. I'm not like super bullish on it. I think I don't know. I'm actually okay with a government that's kind of critical of crypto because I actually don't think when everything becomes super accepted and normalized, I think we actually lose a lot of our edge in trading. So I think we lose that wild wild west thing. So, but it's cool news. It's cool news.
I agree. We will lose
You
it a
know,
little bit. The Wild West will go away a little bit. But in saying that, I think for those of us whose bags are packed in
sure,
the right
yeah,
way, it
and
could
the
be.
right things, yeah,
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 like if like with the ETF with gold, when gold got its ETF, it went on a massive run. So there's things that it will do for for Bitcoin, I think especially.
yeah. Hmm.
It's good, and then I guess for the altcoins like I guess Solana, Ethereum, it'll be quite good. I don't know about the ETFs for the lower coins. I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
really necessary? But
Uh, I think if Pengu like I really am interested to see how the Pengu ETF goes.
same.
I think it's gonna send a big precedent of if this thing actually is effective or not.
Yeah,
But we'll see. You wanna look at the boring majors before we dive deep?
yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Okay.
I do, man. The boring majors. Yes. So let me bring this bad boy up. Where we? This is the one that gets everyone off. Obviously, the big daddy, big
Ooh,
Bitcoin.
yeah,
Looks like for front ran the last night when I went to bed or close enough to it, I saw this was pumping a bit on the daily,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, obviously the rate cuts are coming in, so people are front running that news, which did happen, and then we kind of had a little dip. For what I'm seeing here, chat, really, we've got to break above about 117, 118 and find support, and then we probably will be able to spring to a new all-time high or at least tap that again. We're sort of seeing it reject there again, rejected once there on the daily, rejected on the weekly, sorry. On the daily, it might give a bit of a clearer pattern, but that's sort of what we're doing at the moment. So sort of just kind of in no man's land, really.
Do you think if we reject again, that would be bearish or no?
I don't think necessarily bearish. I just think if we reject there again and come down, it's just going to take time to bounce again. And I think what it'll mean is more patience is required. So it'll be
Mm.
bearish in the way that I suppose some people are going to get frustrated and sell. Like if we can't, if that's the weekly there, if we reject there and it takes us 3 weeks to come back down and tap, people are going to start to say, "Fuck, I thought it was Q4."
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
thought it was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Q4. This is
yeah, yeah.
meant to send, and if it's not sending by October, the first week of Q4, people are going to be like, "I'll come back." I don't know. I don't know if that's what will happen, but I just know what people's. I know
I
what
just,
people's minds are like.
I just want to say, remember when we were pulling up the chart or the Greenie pulled up the table that showed that September is usually very bearish, and I
Yes.
was like, okay, but if you look at the pattern, the months where you go in very red into September, those are the only ones that were actually green.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I feel like I don't know if you go in already hurt, there's just higher likelihood it gives you more overhead to do well, right? It's just
I
like
think
any
so.
other trade. It's less crowded. People aren't expecting it. People had already tried front running September by selling into it, expecting it to be down only. So I don't know. It looks good. Ethereum looks really good too. Ethereum's
Bring it up.
bounced quite a bit, which is great. I know Solana's like overperforming, but yeah, I mean, dude, look at Ethereum. I I like it. I mean, shit. I don't. Yeah, I really hope it. I really hope it doesn't sweep liquidity at the top and come back down. But we might just be stuck in chop for a minute.
It's gone pretty yeah like it's done it's been on a pretty insane run since what's that March 31st of March, so 3-4 months of just up on the weekly. They're just woof woof like
Yeah.
that's a great run, dude. Like anyone who got into that and rode that bad boy up is loving it. I think I think this looks all right, man. I think we go higher for ETH. I know Greeny jumped in and said fourth. I think he said fourth to. He was a bit unclear on it, I suppose. But I'm a pretty big fan of the fourth tap here.
To go
I think
down.
Hey,
Fourth tap and then go down.
no, up through. I think the likelihood of actually breaking an all new all-time high is high. The more we tap that,
Yeah.
the more we knock on the door there. The same with the downside. So same with support. If we had to tap that lots of times, I'd be like, shit, the ice is going to get pretty thin. I feel the same on, if you think the same on the downside, you kind of have to think the same rules apply to the upside, which it kind of does. So, I mean, it might require a bit more patience, but I actually don't think that much more patience, man. We're right there. Like Bitcoin's teasing right on critical levels there. So if that bad boy rips, I think we're looking pretty good. Bitcoin dominance is it's breaking down again, which is great. I spoke about this in the stream. Yeah, man.
And this is what we want to like. I had people.
Smash down there. Well,
No, but it's good too because Bitcoin is going up still. Like that's what we want, right? We want Bitcoin to keep going up and lose dominance. We don't want Bitcoin to just crash because then everything probably just follows suit with it.
That's right.
I think this is super bullish. And then obviously like Solana has been on a tear. Remind me never to listen to you guys again when it comes to bigger coins. Because I remember specifically like multiple streams where it's like, nah, Solana's never not hitting all-time high again in this cycle. And I remember so many people saying that. I mean, I was like, I think without Pump Fun, again, I talked about it a while ago, but Solana really excelled the cycle because of Pump Fun originally.
Yeah, that's right.
I think again,
to a degree. Yeah, that's right. And it's sort of happening now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then, I think it goes up no matter what with Ethereum and Bitcoin, but I think seeing Solana or seeing Pump Fun kind of make a comeback, really steal a shit ton of mind share and volume. It's kind of makes sense why Solana is having a fucking insane tear. People really, really think, like I've seen a lot of people think that Solana will flip Ethereum. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's ever the possibility of happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. The thing is, for me personally, that's too hard to answer. And also I don't really trade like that. So for me, I trade by the chart. So, do I think it'll flip Ethereum? I think it could do. But I think it's got a bit of work to do that. I think Ethereum's in a better position currently. But no, I'm bullish on both, man. Whichever one will make me the most money, I'm the biggest fan of. So
I think the difference right now is that Ethereum has, Vitalik nuking Ethereum nonstop all the time.
Correct. So the Ethereum Foundation, eh?
Yeah. But I mean, it looks good. And then I think, the one that I was really fucking livid about was, and I hope he's listening, was AVAX. Because I remember when I first started streaming with you guys, I told you guys I put like a massive bag into AVAX, and I remember Greedy saying like, he's like, this is the look, this is the worst performing all in all of the bull run, dude. And I was like, bro, and I was like, okay, but that's why it's a good buy because it's the one that's lagging. Like, what, why would I not buy this at this point? And it's just like, no, you want to buy strength, and I'm like, buy it before it shows strength. Like, like it's not going lower than $17, dude. My entry was like, I won't say the amount, but it was a lot around like $17-18.
Yes.
I'm so livid about it because I do like AVAX.
I had massive bags of this at the start of the bull. This and Joe, which is the DEX for AVAX, the swap, sort of the same. I did the same thought process as what was it? What's the Solana DEX that went real well? Ray. It's the same thing. I had the same theory. Joe didn't play out like I thought, but AVAX, yeah, man. I was a big fan. Obviously, the gaming side of it, the gaming meta, all that sort of thing. I dug that. I thought AVAX would pump back based on that. It did. It's fucking lagged, but it is now showing signs of strength. It's got a pretty long way to go. It's got to do a 2x before it even reaches the March 24 price. So, like, holders have been underwater for a while, but at the same time, it's now starting to move. So I'm a fan. Actually, all of these are starting to move, bro. What's Bitcoin doing? Oh yeah, it's heading towards 117,000. That's why we've got some meat. Like Mog's having a crack here, man. How's it going?
Not really.
Got a bit of work to do, right? Got a bit of work to do.
The thing is for AVAX for me, the reason why originally like threw like, dude, when I say it was size, it was. I'm really upset that I sold it. Like very, very upset. And this is another good example of not to trade on other people's conviction
Nah, you got to
because
trade your trading style as well.
I know it's just hard because like, you come into this, you're like, okay, well, like these, Greeny's a professional trader, all this kind of stuff. I need to listen to him like one to one. But sometimes the reality is like, you know, people don't see your vision until it becomes reality, right? Like that was the same thing on Gunner or like some of these coins where it's like I was really trying to like get people to see the vision, they wouldn't see it, and just because they were bearish or didn't want to buy, that shouldn't have affected. So the AVAX one is a little tough. Again, I think I liked it a lot because it's not just gaming. Like they do a lot of DeFi stuff. They're working with institutions. They're working with, like mainstream brands a fuck ton. Like they're doing a lot of activations. I think like people kind of get bearish on AVAX because of the whole meme coin pre-sale meta.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
but like that was more of the AVAX Foundation, which actually was is a separate entity, and they fired or they let go or he left the foundation after that whole episode.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
right.
And so this one's tough. If AVAX does come back down, I will probably bid like a significant amount. This one does make me really salty because, fuck, it's like the Pengu trade. I really had high conviction, and I kind of let outside factors deter me. But whatever. I like AVAX. I really hope I get a strong pullback. I would like to enter it with size again. Honestly, I would like to get involved in the AVAX ecosystem more. Like I really would because I do like, how they work with creators. I do like how they, like especially that part. Art Basel, I remember they did a lot of really cool activations. They work with the Bodagos guys a lot. It looks really fun. So, yeah, I think AVAX is really cool. Give me a pullback, please, and I'll enter a size. But yeah, everything looks crazy. Can we look at Pump real quick? I do want to get into the abstract stuff because I know the chat
That looks
really
good,
wants
man.
that. But Pump look okay. We'll get off that. But yeah, Pump is like that's a crazy cup and handle almost, right? Like
That looks juicy.
that's gross.
You were pretty deep in this, weren't you?
I still am, but I
You.
sold a little bit too much at the what is it, the 170, like or $1.70.
Yeah, yeah.
When it was ranging a little bit, I was like, okay, well, you know what? It probably goes higher, but let me take some off the table. I might have taken a little too much off the table.
Okay.
But I still have a significant bag. But yeah, looks really good. And Alon's doing a fuck ton of buybacks still. I'm hoping that the whole buyback narrative is strong enough to continue to win people over in goodwill. It does feel a little toppish,
It does a little bit,
but
especially
but
with
not because of the chart, mostly because of sentiment with the whole creator capital market stuff.
what I
And
thought.
because last time streaming was live on, I know that things are different, the token's out now, they're doing buybacks, but last time the streaming got really crazy and people were burning themselves alive and doing really crazy shit. It was like the top of that whole vibe. And I know I'm a vibe trader, so right now it kind of feels a little bit whatever. But again, things are different now. The buybacks and shit like that are really fucking nuts, and it does feel a little different this time. So again, I took out 50%. I guess that helps me not freak out right now and ride it a little bit longer. But I am tempted to maybe take out like 10% more, 20% here, just to ease my emotions a little bit. And also,
Yeah.
I'm stuck in this weird position mentally where I really want to take profit on my pump bag because it's so significant, but mostly because it's significant, it'll make me feel better about being down so much on like abstract, right? Like it'll just make me feel a little bit more secure. But I'm also trying to be self-reflective enough to understand, is that an emotional trade? Am I selling it because I'm down so bad on other things that does that make this a bad sell just because I'm trying to cover my losses elsewhere? So, still trying to figure out exactly where to go with that. But yeah, my pump trade has been great. Really, really happy with it. I have some
Especially in a time when the market's not doing a lot, it was nice even for me to be able to take profit on this. I haven't taken profit on in a while on anything, So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was nice to just click sell and take some money away from the market. That's why I did.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I was same as you. I was like, no, I want to take some money back. And the issue I have is it's not necessarily like these are all going to move in unison either. So
Mm-hmm.
I take profit on this, right? What you can see is you could see pump now cool off and break down and everything else send, and you're going to go, fuck, I didn't take profit.
Yeah. 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 Well, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Honestly, okay. I know I know Pump Fun is more comparable to Hyperliquid as far as the narrative, but the chart looks so similar to Pengu that I'm looking at the Pengu chart and I'm like, okay, Pump Fun looks like very, very similar, like very, very, very similar to the Pengu chart, to where it makes me want to de-risk here,
And then break down first.
because it might make that same move. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So
think it possibly it's not uncommon.
but
I
it's
think
hard
it's
because Pengu,
off
but
of it.
Pengu, yeah, but Pengu didn't have like $3 million in buybacks every single day, right? That's where it's hard for me. The chart looks the same, but I know that the tokenomics are like the actual function is different. So that's why I'm worried that I'm getting in my head and I'm creating a pattern recognition
Yeah.
that isn't really there because the fundamentals are different, you know?
Yeah, I get you. No, no, it makes sense. I think you made the right decision to take profit though, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, yeah, you don't want to lap it. You don't want to sleep any less uh,
Well, I
than you
don't know if
are.
I'll change that.
Cool. So this is the DXY or the dollar. That's kind of
Uh-huh.
bouncing a little bit. So guys, for those who don't know, we want this to go down as well. So we want for Bitcoin to not for Bitcoin to go up, but the things that helps is this breaking down, and then
Mhm.
alts and meme coins. We want to see red on this to see Bitcoin and cryptos go up, and then we want to see on Bitcoin dominance, like Eli and I were talking about before, which I can't even find. Are there BTCD? We want to see this red as well, and that's pulling back nicely now. So the dominance, I'd love to just see it continue to break down, give us a mini altcoin season, sort of like here when we tap like 55%. Things could start to get pretty. It looks to me like memes and alts want to go, man. Like the charts for them are all quite good. Like I looked at.
I'm only in meme coins and alts, bro. So I need that
I
to be
know, I
true.
know. I was looking at Pepe yesterday, and shout out Tyler Durden. He made me go back to the chart, and I was like, it's a bit messy because I'm on a low time frame, but sort of waiting for a breakout here, which we could see. So it sort of
Yeah.
might see it pinballing. It's sort of bouncing around in here a little bit longer, and then kaboom! Hopefully, we see something like. Where's my little drawing thing, Eli? I never remember where it is on here. Um, anyway,
Doge
yeah, where is that? There,
should be at the top.
there
No,
we go.
oh, you got it.
So
Okay.
something like I want to see is come up, test, come down, retest this resistance slash
Mm,
support here, and
yeah.
then off to the races. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for in Pepe.
Yeah.
Um,
I I still kind of feel the same with Pepe, but I'm probably gonna be wrong. I just feel like it just it feels like it's lost its
got stale.
cultural impact. It just yeah, just it feels like it's lost its cultural impact. Like I'm probably wrong. Like structure wise and TA wise, it probably does run a little bit.
I think it'll be a crime pump. I don't think it's going to be a genuine
Yeah.
pump. I think these people with incentives spend
There's
time.
so many more tokens now. It's
Yeah.
I think it's difficult. But again, like it is one of those bigger coins now at this point that maybe it does just trade like a Doge, right? Where
Well,
it's
that's the thing. Doge is showing strength as well. So it kind of
yeah.
makes me look at those older, bigger ones going. I mean, Doge is a little bit different because obviously it's had Elon's backing for quite some time. And if you speak to normies, they know Doge.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
whereas
Like
Pepe, maybe not.
bro, I know
But
people who
Doge,
still hold their dude. I know people who still hold their Doge since like the original run.
mm,
It
mm.
like since when was it 2020 2019
The
or
Saturday Night Live in 21, there was that pump there. Oh, you mean when it
yeah.
came out?
No, I'm saying people. I know people who still hold it, normies who still think it's going to be the biggest coin ever,
Oh, wow.
and that's what they hold. Like, bro, I mean, that's what they talk about. They're like, oh, you got any Doge? Like, still, when I go to the gym, sometimes they're like, you got any Doge? And I
Got
was like,
any Doge? Like
dude,
you got any gear, eh? They open up their coat, got any,
yeah,
want any
yeah,
Doge?
exactly.
That
So
looks all right though. I don't. Fuck, I keep
yeah,
doing that. I don't mind me a bit of Doge. I've got some, not a lot, but I wish I had more. I was buying
That's
up.
like a boomer coin to me at this point.
Yeah, it is. I was buying it up at the lows here.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Just it's the same as the pump fund play for me. I just felt like sometimes these vanilla plays go
Hmm.
really well.
Yep.
Like it was the same as Bonk. Like for me,
Yeah.
these certain coins which are so like vanilla that
Well,
they just
they're also so ingrained at this
yeah,
point, right? It
psychological.
like, yeah, yeah. Also, like, again, Doge is just different, bro. It's basically like the all. It's not even a meme coin, right? It's just one of the top coins that normies all know about. It's just like
It's got lore.
Cardano and XRP
Yeah,
to the
that's right.
same type of people, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't have massive bags, but shout out to people who do. That's pretty juicy. Is any of these want to look at, Eli, before we move on to some other things?
No, I just
I think we covered that pretty good.
yeah, I like to me the biggest thing right now is abstract. I have a bunch of Solana coins. I have Pump.
Ooh, fresh
I
water
have
for hype.
what is that? Oh yeah, Hype just hit all time high again, dude.
Jesus,
That's why I don't want to sell my Pump, dude. Like the flywheel is so
this could be
strong.
you here. Breakdown, buff.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I
I
reckon
mean,
Pump's going to do. By the way, Legends. I reckon it's going to break down slightly, cool off, break back up, retest resistance/support, and off to the races. That's what I think Pump could do, and Pingu as well. Actually, as Eli said, I think both of those coins could show similar movement to Hype. Are you in Hype, Eli?
no. Nah, I fucked
Neither.
up. I
Same.
no, but I actually fucked up. I put a buy order in. Um, and
$37. I was going to buy.
No,
Would have.
dude, I put a buy order and I think it was like $16 when it was running back up.
Oh,
But I can't remember if I fucked up because I messed up on the slippage or I messed up on something and I thought I was in
or
the
you thought
entire
you took it?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's what I put it
Whoa, that'd be a
for.
great
And
trade.
I thought I was still in it until like
Oh yeah.
$25, $30 and I looked at it I'm like, "Wait, where's my bag?" And yeah,
Oh,
it was not a great feeling. So, I'm
yeah.
hoping Pump is kind of like my cope play, my comeback play, but we'll see. Yeah, Hype is crazy.
Looks good, man. Should we go over to Should we go over to
I,
the more degenerate stuff?
I would short Hype here. No, I'm just kidding.
Would, would you?
No. But like again, this is kind of my hope is that with Ethereum running and all this kind of stuff, it bleeds into abstract. The problem everyone is like really frustrated about is okay, well, the macros are running, all these other economies or ecosystems are running. Why is abstract not catching bids? Why is the TVL? I don't know if you have the TVL on.
I do.
Yeah, it's like still getting cooked. What's
Just
TVL at? Oh
flatlining
my
at 24.
fucking god! Yeah, it's bad, bro. Like I'm still bullish on abstract, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like this kind of sucks ass. People. Okay, someone said okay in my chat. Like let's talk about abstract. Yeah. So
I mean, even stable coins are going down over there. So people are actually
well,
leaving.
Stargate. I talked to Finn. I'm like, hey, like like what's going on with this? Because they took out pretty much half. That huge drop was just from them taking out their stablecoin. And I asked Finn originally. I'm like, hey, like, is this okay? What's going on or whatever? He's like, oh, it's normal. Like, don't whatever. And I thought they were coming. I thought they were bringing it back in, but apparently they need to just rebalance their stuff. So they took that portion out of abstract. Maybe they just felt like they had too much there. Someone said, "Look, TVL is a vanity metric. Look at lines." No, I disagree, man. Look, even Luca walked back on that statement. So I don't think regurgitating that narrative makes a lot of sense because right now we're not looking at crime. We're looking at organic TVL on abstract,
Mm,
right? It's not like a foundation is pumping money in. Abstract's not doing that. So we're
that's
kind of
right.
seeing like organic TVL.
Yeah.
And something I haven't tweeted it yet. I was like debating on tweeting it or not because I've been really like harsh on abstract lately, and think a lot of people think that I'm fudding it or that I'm giving up or anything like that. But one issue I've been having with abstract is the constant push that look at all the revenue that our apps are generating. Like this is such a great big deal. All this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I think that's like not a great thing to push when our TVL is declining and apps are generating more revenue. Well, that kind of means that the apps are making a shit ton of money from the users, but it's not entering back into the ecosystem, right?
Agreed.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I think it's a good narrative to push to investors and other apps to come onto Abstract, but it feels a little bit out of touch and like lacking of empathy towards the users on the chain when we're all losing money. Like
When I order.
every coin is getting wrecked. Whenever
Yeah.
there's a new coin that's popping off, all the other coins are really getting wrecked because they're all rotating to that new coin. I think that behavior is normal to a degree, no matter like how big a chain is, right? But I just right now I understand why Abstract is really leaning on that narrative and pushing that, but it does kind of just suck to see because it's not the business's fault. Like Gigaverse did a fuck ton of revenue, but I also like Gigaverse because they do buybacks, right, on their NFTs and stuff like that. Like they are putting it back into the ecosystem. I would just really, really love if that narrative kind of like chilled out and we, it just doesn't feel like goodwill's being fostered pushing that while everyone's losing money. So I
Yeah.
do think I do think TVL is important. Whoever said TVL is not important, I disagree. When it's not being crimed by a foundation, I think it's a fine metric to look at. Luca even said he made a mistake in ignoring DeFi and TVL, and that it's something that is important. So, all this talk sounds like I'm bearish. I'm not, or else I wouldn't be here every day. I really want to at least do my part to bring up the thoughts and criticisms that I have so that, even though my opinions aren't going to be like the right or the wrong thing, at least I can try to point out what I feel like is weakness that we can cut out before we get the next leg up in the next run, so that when we get to those big moments, it feels like we're a little more prepared, a little more healthy as a community.
How have you heard any more along the grapevine about when TGE may be? Like Q4, Q1 next year? Is there any whispers or rumors?
No, but like that's another thing that I'm just going on monologues today. So that's I was gonna bring this up when you were showing off hype. You know why hype is doing so well?
The buybacks, the buyback.
That's one of them. But why did the airdrop do so well? It's because they had a very successful product that everyone was using, right? The problem with TGEs is that most of these chains do not have a real use case. They do not have real usage. They don't have products. There's no real reason for people to hold a coin. And so I'm actually bullish on Luca delaying TGE. I think the whole point of, we're not going to do it until we're number 2. I don't know the metric that he's going by that when he says number 2. Is it TVL? Is it mind share? Is it, subjectively we have the best products in ecosystem, like all that kind of stuff. I agree with the more subjective route where it's like, we're not going to do it until we're number 2. And in my head, it's like, okay, well, that's based on like mind share, and we have the best ecosystem and the most amount of apps and the huge flywheel of users. And like to me, I like that narrative because I don't want. Let's say I get a 7-figure airdrop. I don't think that's happening. Let's say I get a 7-figure airdrop of Abstract, right? Well, then if the chain doesn't have a big use case, if the portal isn't super successful and the product isn't amazing, well, then it's just a race to zero for everyone to sell. And
Agreed.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to nuke my airdrop. I don't want that. I want Abstract to be like the most successful retail focused, consumer friendly chain so that I can hold my bag. I can get the airdrop and be like, yeah, but look at the products. Like, why would I sell my tokens here? Like this is going to be so successful. So I don't know when the TG is going to happen. Obviously, like they're not as much as people want to say that I'm like an industry plant from Abstract or I'm the golden child that they're choosing.
Finn's cousin or something, eh?
Yeah, dude. Me and I love Finn, but me and him argue actually a fuck ton because I'm not. Dude, I'm not Wagny, like, and he knows that, and I think that's why we're able to be friends because I'm not like I challenge him, he challenges me. He doesn't agree with a lot of shit I say, and that's game. That it is what it is. But people think like, oh, he knows a bunch of shit. He's part of the inside cabal with abstracts. Like, dude, if you only knew the conversations where Finn like says no to me about almost everything,
Yeah.
it's just not the case. So I don't know anything about TGE. I'm not in a rush for it. I think people really are in a rush for it because of two things. They're worried that the bull run is coming to an end, and they really want to get their tokens. And abstract ecosystem is kind of doing poor right now, and they don't have anything else to focus on. If abstract was super healthy, a lot of volume, people were making money, doing a bunch of fun stuff,
No
people
one,
wouldn't be super stressed about getting an airdrop. Like it just wouldn't be on their mind.
especially if the memes are pumping, everyone's making money anyway. You'd be
If
like,
there's a
don't
lot of
do this.
people, the streams are popping, the memes are running, the NFTs are doing
I'd be
well.
the same. I
People
wouldn't
would
even want it.
no, dude. So I think right now that's the hard part. But again, I that's one thing I actually really do agree with the abstract team. Now again, the metric is different. Like if we're talking about TVL, it needs to be number two. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I just think it needs to be when abstract is very successful and the product is very good and it feels right. Again, I'm a vibe trader, so like to me, it's based on the vibe of abstract. But yeah, so we can start talking about
Speaking of vibes, let's talk about these
the
pullbacks.
bad vibes.
How bullish are these pullbacks? Everything's on sale, guys. It's a fire sale. It's
Yeah.
about what? It's 50% off today. Abster, if you're into Abster. Bit of a bounce at the 50% level. Good strong rejection from there. So that's actually a bit of a show of strength. We could actually break below the 50% and bounce around here for a bit as well, but time will tell. Abster looks okay, actually. New to actually, well, 20%, huh? I suppose that.
I mean, I again, I don't. I've really hated the deck screener percentage thing because it just feels so misleading. Because
20% up, you're like, oh.
yeah. Well, because I also don't know. Maybe someone knows, but I don't know the exact time cutoff of when the new 24 hours starts. But it feels like it keeps shifting throughout the day.
I feel the same. That's funny you say that.
And it feels very misleading. So, 20% up after like 90% drawdown, but it's not really 20%. Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's
that is like 90% down. Holy
it's bad. And you know what? Normally I would be like, this is a great buy. Like, look at like whatever. But Archer's AFK, dude. It's just hard to. I'm a big person who believes in teams and founders who show up even when charts are hurt. Like Squirrels is in my chat right now, right?
Yeah.
Like alpha could be pulled back, but if you're showing up every day and you're continuously trying things and implementing stuff and spending actual capital that that shows that you believe in it, then I can still be bullish. But Newt getting absolutely thrashed here, and the team is AFK. To me, that's just like I'm not interested.
Yeah, agreed. No, totally agree. And you said it last time. Founders that turn up on red days makes you a bit more confident or bullish. I'm the same.
Yeah.
If I see founders turn up when things are bad, day after day after day after day, you're like, okay, I'm going to back this dude or this lady, whoever, to work their way out of this. It's not even about tech at that point. It's like sheer determination, outwork the other coins, right?
Well, I mean, dude, that's like look at Luca. I've said this before, and I know this is really bad, but I think he'd rather kill himself than be a failure.
Agreed.
And I know that's like it's not a great thing to say, but like you don't want someone who's happy with losing, who's comfortable with losing.
No, you want a winning captain in your sports team. You want someone that's like, or the coach as well, who's ruthless, just wants to win. Like, doesn't give a shit how on the field they win. To a certain degree, if you have to push blur the lines of legal and illegal, whatever, get the win the championship, win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If it's no touchdowns, just a field goal, whatever you guys call it, and you got to win like that, fuck it.
And even if you lose, the game, it's like, okay, well, if you get back in the training room and you still work hard, like I'll bet on you, right? But the people I hate, where it's like, when I go play basketball, it's people who just are nonchalant. They don't try. I'd rather have someone who kind of sucks but gives full effort every time, is willing to learn, than someone who had a head start. It might be genetically gifted, but they don't give a fuck and they don't play defense and they don't care. So like this is another great one. Retspa got absolutely thrashed, especially by someone today he's been. You could probably pull up the transactions and you'd see his wallet, but he's been selling nonstop to go and to rotate into another play. You'd have to scroll down a little bit, but I think the wall ends in A. But he's been selling nonstop all day just to rotate.
That one.
But the thing is, yeah. But and look, filter it so you can see the sells and the buys.
How do I do that again?
The filter
Right
button
now?
next to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that him? Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Look when he was getting in.
Oh no. He made a nice bag. Like props to him for the trade. But
Shots.
yeah, and the cells aren't even like massive, right? They're not like 2,000 clips. It's just tough because liquidity is low, and it's really easy to send these shit low. But I think yeah, no, good
Just
luck
400
counting,
a
dude.
time, eh? He's pretty methodical. It's actually not a bad trader. Like,
No, I mean he's like,
that's pretty nice. Like, good
yeah,
trade.
he's just,
Off
but all,
hurts, right? You're like, the rest of us are like, have mercy, motherfucker. Like,
but
stop.
almost all those cells are rotation into another coin, and so like to me, I'm like, okay, well, I don't think that's the greatest trade on the downturn of this. Like if this was on green, if this is like on a big reversal, then I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. Like that's
He's
a good.
flipping out just consistently. You're right, though.
Oh,
Like,
just throughout the whole day.
even
Yeah,
five times an hour sometimes. It's like,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least he hasn't full clip, but I mean, when's he out of tokens, man?
I don't know. I mean, you could probably click it. I think he's got like $3,000 left, maybe something like that.
Thank God.
Or maybe 5,000. I have no idea. But I mean, I know who it is, but like, I'm not gonna shame him for it.
Fuck, you still got 9 grand of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Ugh, go away.
it sucks ass, but it is what it is. But this is another example of someone where it's like, dude, Tony. I mean, okay, I can say his name because it's literally in his username, Don Corleone. But like, Tony shows up every single day. He's someone who he is delusional about abstract doing well, and he will continue to bull post and be creative, and his content is still really funny. I think as time goes on, because he shows up every day, he'll figure out things that work more and less, and part of it's also like, dude, this is early in the lifespan. If you shrink the coin down and you zoom it out, it's like, okay, well, this actually could be a blip, right? A blip in the lifespan of abstract. But these are just the lifespans of tokens that are still early. There's people who had a huge, massive bag that need to exit, right? And dude, look, it's the same structure as what happened to Retspa back in June. Like, look at June right there.
Are you in there? Yeah.
No, to the left. No, to the left. Even more.
Oh, sorry, here.
That one. Yeah. It looks the
yeah.
same, right? It looks the same, just on a smaller scale compared to right now.
But lost 75% back then.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't look as big because it looks like
about the same.
smaller, but it's about the same.
Yeah, it's
so
almost
this
the same.
so this could just be another.
I don't think this
episode
is
of that.
bad. That's probably a buy there.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was going to buy even more today, but I really want to wait and see if he just keeps selling out. But if it's my first time entering and I'm just starting to DCA into Retspa, I'm saying that because I've already been DCAing into Retspa a lot. So I don't really feel like doing it again today. I'd like to see if he fully gets out. But if I was to start DCing into Retspa, today would be a great time on that support level.
Guna, this had a bit of a pump the other day, and then it pulled. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, it's the same thing, dude. Some dude just clipped out like 10K.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Oh, another one did like 2,000 something. Yeah, but you can filter. Like, Deck Screener is really weird about abstract. It shows 0 buys when you scroll over it, so you have to click filter to actually see if it's true.
Yeah. Is that?
It's just a bug with Deck Screener is really bad with abstract. Yeah. So I usually do filter because no, dude, people will see that 0 buys all the time, and be like, oh, dude, like this guy got sent tokens. Yeah, it's like, just click the filter and you can see.
Okay. So this is actually, they're really similar. The Retspa and Guna.
What was that drawdown? It was 2 million to 300K originally.
Dude, we're on a bounce. We're good, guys. Don't worry. This is a bit messier, this one for me, but
Is that what you do? I usually just do the price thing from. I mean, I just do straight up down. But yeah, it's but look at the original pullback, right? When it hit 2 point something million and then all the way back down to 300K.
There,
like from there all the way back down. Like, it doesn't look as big, but 2 point something million to 300K.
90% pullback.
Dude, that's like, that's fucking significant.
I mean,
but it looks
all hurting pretty bad around here.
Well, that's kind of what it feels like right now. It feels like we're reliving that moment.
It actually does. It's deja vu for me.
Yeah, people are leaving abstract. Group
Yeah,
chats are leaving. People are full clipping their bags and rotating. Like it just feels similar. And again, I think this is another
I feel
period of
there's
time.
opportunity here, man.
Yeah, I
With
mean,
that
but
track.
again, you have to have your own conviction on an abstract to believe that. God's hold up very well though, but it already has kind of been having that big pullback.
Yeah, it got a bit of a hiding, didn't it? Um,
But that run was crazy. Like that initial run was insane.
it was.
So low liquidity. This is going to happen when people are taking profits. But
Bit of
again,
work
like
to do.
God is literally like I'm not kidding. God is literally one of three tokens on abstract where I do not really care about the chart. I could care less. I mean, sometimes I'll do it because it's content that we make.
Mhm.
But it's just like founders show up every day. They're docs. They have a really good like show of work ethic. Mitch has a COO background. He's very good at what he does. Partnerships and activations are really really good. And Nish literally, I think the part I really love about Nish reminds me of same thing I liked about Nubcat. I don't like comparing the two because I do think they are different, but Nish is so part of the culture. Nish is a really good trader too. Like he has a big bag of a lot of the top meme coins on abstract. And to me that's really bullish because he's not an artist for hire for a project.
Yes. Yeah.
And
He
I think that's
understands
like
more.
the big thing to me. And also like again, I think he's genuinely one of the best people character wise in the space. I don't have any remote doubt about him. And it's really hard for me to ever get stressed about God. Does it suck ass seeing people nuke it and send it to fucking the depths of hell? A little bit, but it's still like, dude, still above 3 mil. And they just announced partnerships with Fugs,
I saw
partnerships with
that.
Bearish. I think they've got some other cool stuff in the works. So, God is one of them. I do not care. God versus Clue, nah. The Clue founder shouted out God that God was the inspiration for Clue. So, I
What's
think
blue?
it's like a new meme coin.
Uh,
It's like CLU, but they made like a cool fuck what was it honorary of me, but it was like not just an honorary. It was like a nice design. But okay, let's talk. Your drawing was almost on the money.
it's
Um,
yeah, close, and then it went the other way. But
but this is
that's so funny.
this is another coin where I literally have zero doubts about it. Genuinely, I have zero doubts about Cyclops, bro. There's a game that Proof of Play is doing. The ship game that they have,
Mm-mm.
the arcade thing that Proof of Play does.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So they're doing a competition right now, like a meme competition where people show up, they pick a meme that they're representing, and they go crazy. Cyclops is shitting on every other meme, and it's not even close. Like it's actually disgusting, and I love it because that kind of shows that Cyclops found their vision, their ethos. They want to be the gaming IP of crypto, and they're already showing up to gaming events and destroying everyone. Um,
Yeah,
so
that's good.
yeah, and I think they're gonna make like $20,000 from it, which is really great. So yeah, Cyclops I love, and I think seeing Dith and Gigaverse really embrace Cyclops has been kind of the signal to me that this coin's not going away. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, UU and S&P have very similar charts actually.
Fuck. Um,
Uh,
so
like UU and S&P actually have,
that's not my favorite chart, but it's not.
no.
Yeah,
But this
not
is
so.
what happens, dude. It's an early coin. It's a new
Yeah,
coin.
it's
Is
an eighty
people are
percent
gonna
pullback. It's very common with
yeah,
memes.
especially like during the rotations on abstract, it's pretty normal. So this one got touched by
Similar
Carl,
to
dude.
similar
Nah,
to.
this one, like I don't mind saying it was Carl because like we all have his wallet and we're watching him fucking destroy the chart. Uh, that kind of does suck, and I think that was like really hard to watch. But again, it's I think he's selling on a loss actually. I think he put in 300K. And he's been kind of he was clipping it out for UU a lot. Again, it's free market. It is what it is. I really, really, I kind of want to buy more. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm like very heavily invested at this point. Yeah, because like, dude, it's think about it. Like, it's gotten shit on so bad, and merge mining's not even out yet, so it has a massive catalyst for it still. Um, and I was also thinking about it, like, Luca has Luca put in 5 mil into Pangu at the bottom. He's got a fuck ton of personal Pangu. He could literally be like, here's 1 mil Pangu to Bitcoin merge mining,
Yeah,
or he
that's
could do
right.
two. Like, it's I think Bitcoin has like a big catalyst. It's just, again, I don't like putting the blame on one person, but Carl actually fucking rocked the chart, and I think that's just game, right? So I
Yeah.
think it's fine. I think it'll have its comeback. S&P, yeah, the chart, dude. Yeah, it's. I
Fuck.
saw they did hire they hired Keeg, I think is his name, to start doing spaces and stuff for them like really often. I think that's something S&P kind of lacked. They didn't have a lot of vocal
Oof.
stuff on the timeline, but yeah, it's tough, dude. It's
Yeah, I've still got
but
my bag of this right from the start too. Fuck, I ate shit on this.
yeah.
Now for
Again,
now.
these are coins. Not, I mean, but bro, these are coins where again, if they can continue to show up
Yeah, I agree.
every day during this really bad red period of time, they again, Gunnar went to 2.2 mil, went all the way down to 300K. So this is what a lot of these coins are going through. Barry's tough. Yeah, Barry's gotten a lot of FUD. I really hope they turn it around. I know they have a treasury.
Hmm.
I know they're scared to. I know they're scared to do buybacks right now
Hmm.
because, like, if they just buy back, will everybody just clip into their buys?
Yeah, I
So
know.
it's just like, do you want to spend your treasury like that? We'll see. Alpha, I love Alpha, dude. I think this chart actually looks really good.
I didn't
You
hate
know,
it. I didn't hate it. At least the
no,
pain's almost over with now with this.
yeah. I
Like
mean,
it's
that was the Luca pump. So I mean, it. I think okay. I think abstract. I think Alpha front ran its shedding moment
mm,
because of the Luca buy. I think it was too soon, too fast. Whereas like Gunnar had to sit there for almost 2 months, right? Retspat had to sit there for almost 2 months and really chop people out and grow community. I think Alpha front ran it a little too fast by accident because of the Luca buy.
I agree.
But I think it's cool. I know they. I'll mention it right now. But Alpha has a really big partnership with Moody Madness. Like they're going to be the main sponsor IP collaboration for Moody Madness for this season, I think.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I think it's really cool. I again, I like devs to show up every day, part of the culture, delivering on stuff. So, shout out Alpha. I do like the IP a lot. Squirrels is a little crazy on space sometimes, unfortunately. To me, he gets kind of crazy, but I respect him a lot. I'm glad he shows up every day. Like, he could have quit 3 times at this point when his co-founder ditched him and left him, when the coin got pretty much vampired by another coin. So, shout out Squirrels. Keep rocking it. I think the IP is really good.
I'm going to go. Someone was asking about,
The
um,
Gigaverse eggs.
yeah, your product, Eli, actually.
That's not not my
um,
product.
actually, it was good. Should I got a bad chest there? I'm sitting on these bad boys on my rich, Eli.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you have 2 gold ROMs?
Yeah, yeah, I do, I guess.
Oh shit. I thought, okay, I didn't realize you were logged in like that. Yeah,
That's right. What's that meme? I didn't realize you were game.
no, yeah, I wasn't familiar with your game. No, well, yeah,
Okay.
I think that's solid. Again, I don't know. I can't speak on if it's going to be a good trade or not. Like that's kind of tough for me to do. Uh, but yeah, I think it's. I love Gigaverse, dude. I don't say this because I got hired. I got hired because I say this. So I'm just ultimately bullish on abstract. I think the standard eggs are selling under mint, right?
Yes, only just though, wasn't it $25?
I think it was $25. Yeah.
So $2 down, which is actually
No, that's
pretty good.
solid, dude. Yeah. And then today they airdropped the Gigaverse 1-to-1 eggs, which look a little different.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you just saw them. You have two gold and two silvers.
The one of ones? What do you mean though? Like,
No, they dropped 1 to 1 per ROM.
oh,
So
sorry,
like
sorry.
so since you have two gold ROMs, gave you two gold eggs and two silver ones to match. I have a Giga ROM and I got like a Giga egg, so I'm super hype about that.
Yeah, yeah. What is it?
I'm hoping that it's sick. So we'll see.
And do these reveal later? Like,
I don't know yet. I don't know the reveal moment. But it's good that you have multiples because again, remember, it's you're gonna want multiples. I think if you're actually playing the game because if you don't take care of them, they might die. And they did officially name them. They're called giglets,
yeah, so, yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
are the is gonna be the name of the pet. So giglets, which is so funny. How much is a giga egg going for? I'm curious.
$95 floor on the gold. Yesterday
What
they were going for about 150, which is a
nice.
good return for anyone who got that drop and sold it. I think that's
This is for void.
yeah, that's the void is 400, which is
Nice.
these are going to
Let
be
me see
heaps.
the
So they're
giga
like,
egg.
whoa, 2.5 grand.
But no one's bought any yet. No.
Oh yeah, true.
No, not
Yeah, I'm
yet. No,
getting
no, no,
excited
no.
for nothing. Has
Yeah.
anyone bought a void? Surely they bought a void.
I think
Yeah,
someone.
there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, 400
I think
bucks.
it's hard for someone to put that much money up when they have no idea what it's gonna be or do, right? Like
Correct.
they know it's gonna be a pet, but they don't actually know how it's gonna impact their game, like based on the rarity and all that kind of stuff. So, look, dude, I'll say this. Yeah, Beaver King in the chat said for a massive open edition, only down a fraction of $2 is really strong. Yeah, dude. I mean, dude,
Wow,
how much
mate.
did they mint? How many eggs are there? I
Uh,
get that's kind of hard though, I guess, because they airdropped a fuck ton.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
can look. It's the original one. What's the lower number? Under silver. What's the number under silver?
18,000?
So they minted 18,000,
Yeah, it's a fair
and it's barely under mint. I think that's a success.
same. That's outrageous to me. That's going pretty well. That actually, I sold a ROM. I sold a ROM last week.
Boo!
Sorry, chat. I did. I know. Boo. I did sell a ROM. I bought it for 170 and sold it for 650. So
Nice.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
pretty good trade, bro. I should have actually bought about 100 of those.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that was before.
So one thing on abstract, I'm up heaps on.
Bro, I
The
mean,
only thing.
dude, go to ROMs real quick. Actually, I want to bring it up because they just actually updated the art for ROMs. So now the ROMs will actually show you the art is different depending on your faction and rarity. So like see now the characters are different. Like the colors on the ROMs are different depending on your faction. Before they used to all just be green.
Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
And then if you go down to different rarities, the character actually changes on the ROMs. So like see how gold they change a little bit. The characters themselves.
Oh, yeah. Like more detail on the gold.
Yeah. So yeah, and then void will be different as well.
There, I'm guessing.
And then that's Gigas.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
a faction. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the rarest faction. And then what I really love about the Giga tier is that the Giga tier basically is the characters are the one of ones that represent each faction. So it's really cool. I love the small details that Gigaverse takes care of. Yeah, dude, I think it's so sick.
What's this? Oh, this is
Is that a summoner?
it's a void.
It's Overseer. The
Overseer.
faction. Yeah. So that's Overseer.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm just a massive fan. I know people might get sick of me just, glazing Gigaverse, but that's why I got on the team because I was already like in love with what they were doing and how they were doing it before. I want to see a Giga tier. I want to flex real quick.
Where is that? It there?
Yeah.
Whoa!
So these are the one-on-one characters.
Oops. Don't buy it. No jokes. I don't even have the money.
I think the floor is like what, like 2 ETH or 2 something. So that's the that character is the Crusader one of one.
So
that generates like those one of ones generate relic skins every week, which I think goes for 0.8 ETH. So people you just passively are making money when you're selling these. Oh, yeah, dude. I think that floor is the one I have. That's not mine, but I think that's Summoner.
whoa, that's a good return if they get it.
Yeah. I think mine I bought for 1.2, so I think I'm in decent profit right now.
Last sale, $350. on that one?
On that one, yeah, no, that's crazy.
Whoa,
I
that's a
My
sick
biggest regret is that I didn't get into abstract early enough because
Oh,
dude,
oh,
yeah,
the rich get richer.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you buy it for $350, I don't know if they're rich.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd be
They're just
selling cars
smart.
then.
Would
Or
you be
smart.
selling?
I'd be
I don't
selling
know.
for 15 grand. Fuck.
Yeah, but it's like bro, it's like the best. In my opinion, it's like the best product in abstract. I wouldn't want to sell the highest tier thing this early in abstract.
All right, Alex is in my DMs on, in chat on Abstract, Alex Moody Madness.
Oh yeah, I think he was in mine
What's up?
earlier.
What's up? What's
He
up?
said
Yeah,
Moody.
they're good lads.
He said Moody plus Alpha. You are not ready. Yeah, so they have their big partnership.
Did you did you get a chest, Eli? I got a shit one, a wood chest.
I think I got like the third tier chest.
Did you? Yeah.
Um,
I
but
didn't.
like,
So,
I'm not a fan of what they're doing with the airdrop because it's like now they are actively pushing people to farm,
yes, great.
like and for volume. It's just for them a way to up their revenue right now, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of what they're doing. They're gonna milk it for sure. It is what it is. But I think
Agreed.
I think the airdrop is probably gonna be really successful because people faded it for so long, like me and you and Greeny.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn it.
so it is what it is. I'm still gonna do it now. I'm not gonna be the person where it's like, oh well, it's too late. I'm not gonna get started. I'm still gonna try to do it. I don't really want to do the volume shit though. I really don't.
I'm the same. I am going to do the little cheat quest, but I won't do anything too hectic. It looks like
Yeah.
NFTs are bouncing, Eli, on a more positive note. Well,
Thank
there's
you,
some
Ethereum.
movement. I know they're all kind of, oh, yeah, because of Ethereum moving up. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How are Moonbirds doing?
Moonbirds are at $11,800.
I don't know what that is an ETH. I do not look at the
Let me change it.
USD
Let me
value.
change it for everyone in the room. 2.57 ETH.
Okay, all right, so it's bounced a little bit. Nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe it was almost at 4 ETH. I should have probably sold one. Um, but whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah. I think they bounce pretty good soon.
To me, it's the only ETH mainnet NFT I really feel comfortable holding. Like
Same.
I think it has too much room for growth. I think it has too many catalysts, and also like Spencer's already delivered so many really good partnerships, and they're generating, bro. I know it's like it's like a weird concept. I'm not a massive fan of the concept of, oh, look how much revenue we generated by selling you stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But like, they are raising a shit ton of capital with the Telegram stickers. They did over 1 million. Their collectibles, they did over 1 million. So, I'm excited about what they're going to do. Pump my bags.
Yeah, same. Please pump my bags. Where was it? Yeah, oh, they're still $2,000, Yappy Barras. I wondered how they were doing. Cybercons. Yeah. NFTs are kind of in a kind of holding pattern, aren't they? Or
Kind
across
of. I mean,
they pulled back
it's
and then kind of didn't really recover. They not didn't recover, just it looks like everyone's just waiting.
yeah, that
I
is
mean,
what it feels
like
like.
a lot of people in the market, it feels like no one's willing to move because even I'm a bit the same. Where I'm like, I want to see what
It
the
feels
market
like we're on the edge. We're on the precipice of either
cliff top.
like
Yeah, we
like
either rocket or we fall off.
we're one move away from Lamborghinis or McDonald's. Like we're very very close, and I think everyone's a little nervous. Also, I do want to shout out Bearish because I just saw the stat, but they just hit 1 billion views on their Giphy or Jiffy, which is
Oh
like their
yeah,
GIFs and stuff like that, which is like massive for what brands are trying to do, right? Like that's a big metric that Pudgy Penguins is pushing. I do remember like on viral tweets or viral posts on Instagram, I've been seeing people actually post bearish GIFs, which is a big indicator to me. I think that's why I bought Gooner in the first place because I was seeing it so much on social media, and also okay, I think Nubcat. Okay, wait, listen. There's a massive YouTuber that I watch. I think his Elvis the Alien or something like that. He does a lot of like video essays and breakdowns of movies or video games. Massive YouTuber, and he put a Nubcat meme in his video, and this is like in front of millions of viewers.
that's
And
cool.
and just I was like, dude, Nubcat has grown way beyond crypto Twitter. And to me, it's like, okay, even if the Twitter's down, the brand is fucking massive. So that's another one. So like Nubcat and Bearish, I've been
How's
seeing super
Nubcat doing?
active. Uh,
Just chilling?
it it got cooked a little bit. Honestly, it got cooked a good amount. Uh, I haven't looked at the chart in the last few hours, but it cup and handle maybe. Like,
Yeah, that's not terrible.
no, I actually bought more today
Yeah, that's
because
not terrible.
I did sell around the top. I didn't sell enough, but it's fine. But I bought back more today. Honestly, just because I was thinking about that YouTube video and because their Instagram, like if you actually look at their Instagram, he's doing so fucking well, like really, really well. Um, that it's hard for me to not be bullish. Someone said, Razuka said, how to manage being bullish and wanting to DCA, but not having any more money to bridge to buy. Um, I wouldn't then. Like, just it is what it is. Like you're stuck. Try to make some more money doing something else. And then
What did Rizuka say?
he said, how do you manage being bullish and wanting to DCA, but not having any more money to bridge to abstract and buy?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you don't have any more money to buy, then you're probably set,
Better off
right?
not buying.
Yeah, you're probably set. You don't need to overexpose even more. If you come across a good play, like I hit a really good play on Solana the other day. Like just a meme coin. I just threw in like chump change, took out a fucking massive bag.
Good
And now
job.
I have capital that I can just like play around with a little bit. So I mean, if you want to try to find other ways to make money, but I wouldn't like bridge more money. I would try to just see if you can multiply your bag a little bit. That's probably best on Solana. Like on Abstract, you're gonna have a tough time doing that. Someone asked me my opinion on the Pudgy strategy coin. It's hard, dude. It's feels like it's PvP now, so it's really hard for me to get into it. I think the ETH mainnet one will probably just do better, just based on like it's from the same team that's doing the Punk one, right? It's really hard to not bet on that one, but also the abstract one they've already raised enough and bought 3 Pudgy Penguins, so they could still do well and do the buyback. Oh, is this his stream coin?
I was just, I was just wondering that.
It was at 2 mil. Yeah, I mean
It must be.
it was at 2 mil earlier when I looked when he first launched it. I mean, all these charts just have a similar pattern. It's really hard to keep attention on these coins. Like even Alex Becker, his shit's at like
3 mil now, I think.
is it 3 mil? Yeah, and like it's Alex Becker, bro.
Like down from what, 30, 40 mil?
Did it go that high? No, no shot. I don't think it went that high.
Let me check.
I think it went to like 11, like 12 mil, maybe 14 mil. I don't think it went to 30 mil.
What was it
Was it
called?
stream season? STRSZN maybe.
That
Oh,
one.
I can't believe I knew that. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, went to like 18 mil. Yeah.
Yeah, went up to oh, what? 10 mil? That can't be right. I mean, I guess these massive wicks. It went. I guess it went up to. Sorry, my bad. 17 mil.
Yeah, I think I sold around like 12 mil, but I didn't get in early. Are
did
you
you
boosting?
trade this?
Are you boosting everything you're looking? It's so funny. Yeah, I got in, but it wasn't not early at all. Like I just got a 2x and I got out. Someone asked, "Do you think Pengu running could be a catalyst for abstract?" Yeah, I disagree with Greeny on. Yeah, I mean, dude, I can't believe this token got cooked. I must have missed something. I saw rumors that they tried dropping their own NFT collection. I don't know if that's
He deleted the tweet.
is that true.
I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I saw that. I saw
rude.
people saying that. If
That's
Peng,
crazy.
I know. Well, that one really
Good
is crazy.
quick. Like 15,
Fast.
like 15th to pretty much 8 shit. Yeah, one day.
And you're not, bro. And you're not gonna do like no streamer. I think is gonna do better what they did. Like
No.
got slapped by Bradley Martin. They leaked Drake songs. They got covered by Rolling Stones, dude.
Yeah.
It's really
How
hard
do
for
you
me
go
to
bigger
imagine.
than that now? Like,
I'm sure someone could if they try to on a
I mean,
live
you get more
themselves.
extreme, but it gets more legal.
Right. Well, people are, bro. There was a stream of a woman giving birth on Pump Fun. Like
Oh.
I made a joke and said, what if Bonnie Blue streamed her entire like 1,000 dude's fucking her in one night on Pump Fun. Like we're probably gonna get to that point. But this is what happened last time live streaming went live on Pump Fun. Was it got crazy and too crazy to where they took it down.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
see.
right. That's right. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on
On
the
making one.
yeah, not
Because
just
I saw you've been tweeting that you're thinking about doing it. I think like it's
I
I
don't think I can be bothered with the fuss now, just from a personal perspective. I can't be bothered.
I have
Don't
come
do the work.
around. I have come around to it. I don't know if it's a symptom of becoming numb, but
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't feel like it's a big deal to launch your own
I don't think
because
so,
you're
man.
not launching a meme coin, right? It is just a coin that's attached to your stream. Like it's not whatever. It's not your coin that like you literally have to make a coin to launch on Pump Fun, to stream on Pump Fun. I actually don't think it's a massive deal, right? I'm not a hater on it. I think you just have to be aware that your coin probably goes up and goes down. People are going to be upset. But if you are here for the long run, then who cares? Whatever. If your token goes up or goes down, like it's not a big deal. That's just how people are evaluating your attention economy. And like I don't think it's a massive deal. People, but you have to be okay with the fact that it's going to go up. It's probably going to get wrecked. But then you just keep streaming every day and whatever. It's a place where people, if people want to buy Craig's like ticker coin purse, then people can buy it and people can evaluate it. But I'm not a massive hater on it. I think it's fine. Like, do I want to do it? I don't think I will. But again, I think a part of that is because I want to continue trying to be the biggest on abstract and to be like the number one. Like, I really want to be the number one guy in abstract. And it's more of a personal thing that I struggle to be really good if I'm spread out across
Yeah.
multiple ecosystems. And my opinion on Pump Fun is that it's going to be really hard for you to be very successful on Pump Fun if you are multi-streaming. I really think Pump Fun, because Pump Fun is different. You really want to move everyone to your Pump Fun stream. You want to move everyone there as much as you can. You want people to go and buy your token. So I'm in the business of trying to be the best there never was. To fight them is my cause. To catch them is my whatever Pokemon theme song. I don't know, just popped in my head.
Oh, yeah, I
Um,
just saying.
but
Ash.
but like you know, I think it's cool to do. Will I do it? Probably not, just because I really want to continue to do the abstract stuff. I am doing X a little bit, but I think like that's the extent of it. But for you, like I think it's fine for you. I wouldn't do it under GC crypto for sure. But
No,
like you know, when you're doing your gambling streams with Toshi and all that kind, like, and you're doing that kind of stuff, like
I've just been
sure,
stupid. Just been casual, very casual stuff.
yeah. But you just have to you know understand your token is probably going to be at like 100K, 400, like 40K, and you have to be okay with that. And it's
Yeah.
not like it's not a shot on you. It's just you know, you have to really be consistent with Pump Fun and continue to push it, because as soon as your attention slows down or you're not live, people are gonna rotate. They're gonna be like, okay, well, he's not streaming right now. The attention's not gonna be here. Let me go move somewhere else.
No,
You
that's
know,
exactly right. And that's one of the reasons I haven't done it, is because of the work that will be required. And I'm just not sure that I want to add work to myself in peak bull run now. Like, sorry, the good thing about it is obviously the creative fees. I was just trying to look up what someone put up a tweet saying what everyone's made. So not everyone, but some of the more notable people.
yeah, I mean, Becker made like 350K in the first day.
That is crazy. Like, he gave it all away, did he, as well?
Yeah, people are speculating that he has like a deal with Pump Fun under the table, and
I'd probably
like
say so.
I've no like I don't even know like the
Well,
tinfoil
if
hat
you're
stuff
trying
to me.
make 100 grand, you don't even have to make a deal.
Well, like the thing is, I now that I've gotten bigger and people make their own tinfoil hat theories about me, I've started to try to do that less about other people.
Yeah.
Because now I understand how wrong people are. Yeah. So this is the creator rewards. Yeah, Becker made almost 400K on his.
It's just one stream, I think. It's just one. He did just it once.
Yeah, they said 2 days ago. Yeah. So well, no, he's done like I think 2 streams in the same
is he?
day. Within the same day though. OG made 34K.
I know, bro. I know.
His shit got
That
kind of
blows
like.
my mind he made that much.
I don't think it's that crazy. I think you could probably make like a pretty good amount.
Don't tell me that, man. I'll sell my soul for half of that.
But I don't think. But that's the thing. I don't think it's selling your soul. Like if
Neither
you,
do I.
it depends on the content. Like right now, it's
Gains,
tough
eh?
because it's incentivizing streamers who are being as fucking manic and antic focused as possible. But like some of the biggest streamers, Hassan, like I know people are 50-50 on Hassan because he's very political. He leans left and all this kind of stuff. But dude, he's one of the biggest streamers in the world by far, and he just does what we're doing. He's just like looking at live stuff, talking, doesn't do anything crazy. And bro, if he dropped a token, it'd be like he'd make like 10 mil in a day, maybe more. So I think there's a space for every type of creator on Pump Fun. You just have to be okay with this period in time. You're probably not going to make much fees, and that's how it's going to go. But you don't have to do crazy antics to stream Pump Fun. You have to do it to make a fuck ton of money right now because you need to garner attention. But yeah, I'm not like a massive hater. What are we looking at?
125 days ago that was created. Solana Steve. What? How's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what do you mean? Streaming has been live on Pump Fun for a long time.
Oh, yeah,
but
true.
they didn't.
I guess that's half a year. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but they didn't. The creator fees weren't.
The same.
Yeah, so that's why you look at
you got fucked.
Yeah,
you should have made
exactly.
way more.
Yeah, no, dude, Gainsey, bro. If creator fees were around when Gainsey like,
a million more,
dude, way more. Fuck, dude, like a fuck ton more.
Bro, how did Kook Capital? How did Kook only get 14, 15 grand of creator rewards?
Where's his Kook Capital?
And he's got the same market cap as OG Shoots.
Well, it's volume based. No, it's volume based, right? So it's not just because your market cap is there. You're getting paid on like fees from the volume. Mika made like 30K too. Yeah, she's doing a bunch of like rage bait clips too and all this kind of stuff. So
yeah, she's going full throttle on that.
I kind of would love to do it as like a test to see how like I feel like I'd probably I feel like if,
right.
No.
I think if I get emotional.
No, I think if I made a Pump Fun stream, I would probably top at 100K. And so I don't think like I don't think it would end up being super successful because I'm really big on abstracting within the abstract ecosystem. I'm not like big outside of that ecosystem, and I don't think the abstract people are going to go over there. I could be wrong, but again, like I don't know. Right now I just can't be bothered. But
here's the so that's the slap. Is that the bag work slap?
Yeah. It's crazy. And then they leaked like Drake songs.
I saw that. How did they have access to all that shit?
I mean, dude, when you're moving like that, people want to get involved in any way they can.
Sure.
So like, people might have leaks like maybe they have a bag of the Bagworks shit. So they're like, okay, if I send this to them, it's gonna pump it. I didn't listen to it before Drake. I know, yeah, I saw, someone tagging that before Drake responded and called what's his name, Aiden Ross on stream and said what the fuck, like whatever. I assumed that those songs were AI, like AI Drake songs that they were just like faking like they were leaks. But
this is crazy.
That's a good.
This Dave Day or something.
I didn't look into the story, but I saw a bunch of memes about it.
Good on him. Game's game, right? Good on you, man. Anything else? Anything else good in Pump Fun world? Oh, hey, Craigie boy, bag work. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going crazy. And again, like I put out a tweet that kind of did stir the pot a little bit, and I think the tweet was, why, like, what incentive is there for anyone to stream on Abstract instead of Pump Fun? And it's not like it sucks because I know a lot of people who are super bullish on Abstract are going to see me as like, oh, he's just engagement farming. But it was a genuine question because, I have a lot of people who hit me up and they're like, oh, should I start streaming on Abstract? Like, why would I stream an Abstract over Pump Fun? It's like, that's not an engagement-based question. Genuinely, like, I don't really know how to... You like that bald picture?
Chat, what do we think? What do we think about this? Shit that Vin Diesel, eh?
People are saying Johnny Sins too. It's not great.
Johnny Sins?
Dude, AI did a great job with that one.
It's fucking...
Better to stream on abstract for the culture. Yeah, but the problem is culture doesn't pay your bills. So
No, it
a lot
doesn't.
of people
Oh, here we
are.
go. Should I play this? I might play it. How long is it? Oh, no, it's under a minute.
I made sure to make it short.
Should I chuck it on? I wonder if people can hear. Will the audio come through? Let me know if this audio comes through, chat. What's it at? Hang on, I'll just check the screens. It's at full. Okay, I'll play it. Just tell me if this comes out. Fuck.
People get pretty upset about me being critical on abstract over the
They're coming
last
through,
few
chat?
weeks. I want to make it clear I'm critical because I care about abstract, not because I'm trying to FUD it or tear it down. I still believe in the chain. I believe in the product. I believe in the team. But I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice if I wasn't honest when I felt like I needed to, share my thoughts. But again, those are just my thoughts. They're not the end all be all, not right or wrong. But, if we aren't honest about feedback and how we feel, sometimes it's hard for teams to understand where they stand with their community. And, I've been #1 XP earner. I'm still here. I'm still bullish. I still believe in the chain. But I wanted to make it clear that the criticism comes from caring about abstract, not because I want to leave or I'm done with this, So, abstract Autumn. Got another shot. People get pretty upset.
Oh, fucking hell.
And well, it's just because I'm getting I think
can't
people
help
are
but
very.
notice the box of Kleenex behind you there, Eli.
Is it Kleenex? My tissues, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's been going on before the video, but it's been strange.
Okay, all right. I didn't even think about that. That's funny.
What did people say to you? You would have got a better shit in some way.
No, I actually didn't get much shit. I was getting a lot of shit on. That was so that's the Moonsheep team in New York. We worked out, but Dan, the lead artist and the founder, he wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So I photoshopped him in.
Which one's?
So the one on the far right that's photoshopped in, that's Dan, and then the one next to him that looks like a model is his little brother, who's fucking ripped, dude.
Yeah, he looks ripped, bro.
Shredded.
Yeah, shredder. Sometimes those Asian genetics come in pretty lean, bro.
Dude, oh my god, no. They have even Dan. Dan is ripped, bro. They have some god tier genetics.
Yeah, they can come in pretty good.
I didn't get much hate on this
really.
post, but well, yeah, because people don't want to give hate on this type of post. But it's more so
camera.
Huh? Wait, what did Pengu say?
Bro, taking up the whole camera.
Oh,
that's a good call.
Pingu. I didn't even see his comment. But yeah, it's more so on the I'll see it in group chats a lot. People are like, "Oh, Eli's leaving to pump fun. Eli's fudding, all this kind of shit." I'm just like, dude, I'm just I have to be critical. If I just say wag me about abstract when I see things that suck ass, it's like, what value do I bring?
I agree. No, I agree. I like the fact you did that. I'm looking for this guy who cooked me. Where is it? Someone, how do I get to it? This guy, I've got to give him credit. I think I showed on stream the other day. But
Someone said it's weird to watch people giving props to streamers like Bagwork because they made money instead of mentioning how terrible their content is. It's such trash. It's not just them. Just about half of it is terrible. Good model though for Pump Fun. Just needs better engineers. I disagree, man. I think that is very subjective, right?
What was that? What was the comment?
They said it's weird to watch people giving props to streamers like Bagwork because they made money instead of mentioning how terrible their content is. It's such trash. I don't think you can say that. If people are being entertained, then it is entertainment, right? It's like people said the same shit about Speed when Speed first started because he was lighting fireworks in his house and jumping at his camera, and people were like, "Oh, dude, this is fucking trash." If people find it entertaining, that is what it is. It's entertainment. It's people like watching Jackass, people doing dumb shit, hurting themselves and being crazy and doing weird antics. You might not be a fan of it. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I'm not.
Views,
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it's trash content because it's that content is content. They are putting a lot of effort, full force. They're traveling. They're going out of their way to do big stuff. So is it healthy for them? Probably not, but it is what it is. Someone said, "Where do you see abstract in 5 years?" Strong disagree that they won't be around. Yeah, they might not be around. I don't think like that type of content is really. I don't think that content is really sustainable unless you are the 1%er. Like again, like Speed, where or Jackass. So where it's you are built in a way to where you can keep this up and keep upping the ante. Eventually, it probably does like. It's hard to really last like that, but I don't think they might be around. It depends on them. It depends on them if they can keep the energy and keep the motivation to continue to do crazy shit. But again, I think it's hard because that type of content, it is kind of like once you start upping the ante, it's like you have to continue to up the ante and get crazier and crazier.
That's
so
where
we'll see.
That's where I sort of was like, oh, with that whole streaming on Pump Fun, I was like,
I just snapped my chair.
Fuck.
Yeah, I just snapped my chair on Pump Fun.
Yeah, clip it. That's what happens when you go to the gym too much, guys. You get too big.
Or you sit in a chair that's like $20. So it's one of the two.
Hey, how's your abstract sign actually? Did you repair it?
No. Instead of max abstraction, it's just max abstract.
I see.
I didn't want to throw it away, but
that's perfect, man. No, it still works, right?
Yeah. I mean, I might as well just cut off max and just keep it as abstract. I don't know. First the sign, now the chair. Yeah.
It's all falling apart.
Breaking everything, dude. Fuck.
Shout out to Abstract. I've got 5 people watching me there. Everyone must be watching on Eli's screen.
I mean, I have what, like
Eli
20. I have 20 viewers. Yeah. I mean, but like it's all right. I mean, again, I think that's a show of the times because
it is.
When Abstract was really running, I think I was averaging like 50 viewers on some of these, like, but that's like, again, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I want to show up even when the days are tough and when the market is red, because that's the only way you're going to, like, even from a selfish side, you want to be that creator that people go to, that people know and love, so that when the market does pick up, you're the one they talk about. You're the one they recommend to other people. So sorry, Craig, I'll join you next time. No. You don't need to join Craig. It's okay. No. But also another sign of the times, and I'll say this. I don't know the last time I've been tipped like continuously, right? I think that's like a big indicator that Abstract is kind of not in a really
tips have got tighter. A lot tighter.
They've gone dry. They've ran dry. And I think they
got semi-generous for a while. Not that their amounts were a lot, but lots of people obviously.
But it was common, right? It was active. Yeah. And 2 things on that. One, people probably felt like they're getting a good amount of XP from tipping, and now they feel like that's not true, so people aren't tipping anymore. And 2, I think, again, when the market's doing really well and you're making a lot of money, you feel a little generous. I can throw a couple bucks here and there. So that's the thing that a lot of, I remember Finn kind of saying, like, look, you don't have to make creator coin. People are getting, like, look how much money these streamers are making in tips. It's hard because, like, tips are donations, and they have to be very conscientious, thoughtful things for someone to do, right? But whereas creator fees, it's like people are just trading something and they're passively giving you money without thinking about it. So it's I do wish Abstract had ways to generate revenue, like if we could all make our own custom emotes for our channels and they were locked behind a subscription model, right? Just like Twitter, or just like Twitch and YouTube and Kick and all these things. I wish we had our own ways to build community and gate them behind a subscription or something like that. Hopefully that comes. I would like ways for us to make money as creators on Abstract, and hopefully the audience and our communities kind of feel the same way. So
I agree.
Thanks for the tip, by the way.
A subscription model is coming, isn't it?
Yeah, sure, but like, I think Finn said that's something they want to do. But like,
what
it's no, because I don't want to sound like like I'm
ungrateful,
short-sighted or anything like that. But potential doesn't pay the bills.
Nah.
It might in the future. But I think that's why a lot of people are frustrated as abstract creators, because they want to be able to. They want to make money now. They want to get paid for their content now. They want to. It sounds entitled, and maybe it is a little bit because it's not like Abstract Okay, I will say I think the hard part is that when Luca went on to OG's stream, right? Remember he was like, and the top streamers or the top streamer, they're gonna make $1 million or millions, right? And I think that really allured a lot of people and brought them to abstract because they're like, okay, maybe as a creator in abstract, I can make money and I can do really well. And we haven't seen that outside of donations and tips.
Not yet.
And I think a lot of people, even me, like I do feel a little frustrated. But again, it's not like it was promised to me. It's not like it was like, hey, Eli, if you come to abstract, you're going to make money as a streamer, right? So I do have to hold myself accountable and think, okay, well, I'm being a little bit entitled, but I'm also like, I say like way too much. I really need to get better at it. I wish we had a way to generate income as creators other than XP, even though XP is not even very generous to streamers. I think people think that us streamers get a fuck ton of XP. I haven't seen that.
We definitely don't.
No. And also XP doesn't pay the bills. Even as like a top, if not the top XP earner, it's fun and I enjoy it and I'm hopeful that it pays off in the future, but it doesn't pay my bills. So it's I hope we get a more fleshed out side on abstract for the streamers and the creators. I know it's not their goal right now. They really want to lock in on the apps and trying to build out, and I get that vision as well. I just wish it was more in tandem at the same time. So whatever, that's my monologue. I've been going on so many monologues today, but yeah.
Apparently ping is pumping, I'm told. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, I'm just checking the charts, Eli. Yeah, I'm the same. From the creator point of view, for streaming on abstract, I'd like to see a little bit more. I'd like to see viewers incentivized, but actually now probably more the creators incentivized because they'll bring the viewers, I think.
That's literally what my vision was.
Trying to address it from the top down.
Well, because streaming is like marketing for them, right? Streamers going to be playing the apps. Streamers are going to be bringing their audiences. But even the issue with, right now on my stream, I have Gigaverse as the game I picked. But when you click that, it uses Abstract's referral code. I don't get to use my referral code on it. Like those are things where it's like, okay, well, I feel like this should already kind of be addressed. I don't need you to crime my coins. Like I know people want that kind of like. I just kind of want to feel appreciated as, a creator, a streamer, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. I'm not asking you to crime again. I'm not asking you to fucking send my coins to Valhalla. I'm just, as creators, I wish we kind of had a little more focus. But again, maybe that's entitlement. So, it's all right.
Sorry, I'm just reading some Trump news.
Someone said, I think your expectations are a bit too high for a chain that's so new. These things take time, but I think your honesty as far as your stance is nice to hear. But you got to be realistic about abstract. It's new and Luca's still cooking. You take a risk whenever you enter an ecosystem, expecting too much more while also fighting the system through these rants. You take a risk whenever you enter into the ecosystem, expecting so much more while also fighting the system through these rants. If you really are bullish on abstract, you'll lock in, show loyalty, and keep building here to show your conviction. I don't think... I don't know. I feel like I'm still showing up every day. It doesn't feel like I'm not locked in. And again, I don't think these monologues are fudding abstract. I'm just being honest about how I feel, my perspective. And it's just like the video I posted. If we don't ever say anything, sometimes, the team is so locked in, they don't always know the perspective that the community has. And so for people to look at, subjective takes as, you're fudding abstract, you're being bearish, you're not being bullish enough. Like, I think that's the wrong way to think. And I think that's why a lot of projects fail, because people are too worried or too scared to be honest. And again, I think you have to have enough self-reflection that your takes aren't objective. Like my takes are subjective. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. But my job as a human being is to use my mouth and communicate my thoughts. And if I feel a certain way, it's again, but I show up every day. I respect the team. Like you know. So if you're considering me, this is on the X chat, guys. So that's why you're not seeing it on Abstract. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, I really do like Abstract. I believe in the team. I believe in the chain. I believe in the vision of what they want to do. But I think there's pain points that need to be addressed. And I know sometimes like a team is worried that, okay, if we say, yeah, we fucked up here, or yeah, we need to work on this, people
Mm-hmm.
are going to view us as weak. I know teams feel like that pretty often. I don't feel that that's the case. But I really hope they are listening to how we feel. I really hope that, you know, they're willing to compromise on things or lean into things. I will say the customer is not always right. I don't believe in the motto that the customer is always right. I think that's false.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, sometimes the customers have good feedback that you don't notice. If you don't have friends around you that are going to point something out that you can't see, it's really hard to grow. Uh, and again, I think we're going to be fine long run. This feels like the same period we had back in June, where everything retraced like 80%. People were
Everyone got a
leaving
bit
Abstract.
down. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone lost conviction. And then you know what happened? Price eventually pumped and everyone came flooding back within a day or two. It's that fast.
yeah. And
Right?
look, I agree with Luca. Price is a lagging indicator, right? Like
Agree.
sometimes it takes a while for the price to catch up to what the product is or what the revenue is or all that kind of stuff. But I really I do feel like there needs to be some, you know, compromise from the Abstract team a little bit to work on helping the goodwill. Do they need to? No. It's just how I feel. Like I would, again, even from a selfish way, I would love for the creators to be shown some more love. You know, you see, and it's not a monetary thing. I'm not saying to pay us or anything like that, but I kind of look at some of the other chains and it's like, okay, well, they're doing spotlight tweets saying, oh, this is a creator of the week. That
Yeah,
doesn't
that,
cost you money, but it
yeah.
would mean a lot to us as creators where it's like, okay, well, we feel seen, we feel appreciated.
Right, grow your
Um,
brand as well along with them.
yeah.
So even if you're not getting paid, you're like, well, at least my X is growing. I'm getting more opportunities thrown at me now.
Yeah.
My account's growing. So even though it's
Yeah.
not financial, it's still growth. I agree. I do
Yeah,
agree.
and it would just feel like validating, right? Like you want to feel
We see
seen a
you.
little bit. Yeah. So you know,
Yeah.
to me, I would love if the Abstract side showed that because I look at like AVAX, they highlight their creators a lot. I look at Base, they do the same. Pump Fun is going crazy with highlighting their creators right now.
They're actually
Solana
showing
too.
how to do it, pump. Not
Yeah,
as far as
yeah,
what it is they're doing, but how to champion your streamers.
yeah,
Like you said in the DM to me, you got to champion your streamers because they're the ones who are on stream bringing it
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're showing up, and again, like we're the ones who are showing up when Abstract is getting fucking throttled sentiment wise. We're still showing up, and look, I'm not trying to paint us as like we're the
Like
center
legends.
of the universe on Abstract, but like you know, we are like taking our time out and our energy out to be on camera to show face, and it doesn't seem like a lot of work to people, but it's not super easy to be consistent like this, and so
Not every
um,
day to turn up and chat. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's not the hardest job in the world, but at the
no,
same time, I know what you're saying from a creator point of view. It's free to give a compliment. So the team perhaps it feels good. Like even me as a creator, if the Abstract team highlighted me one week, I'd be fucking stoked, dude.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it would feel really good for me,
and it
it
doesn't
would
cost money from them.
nothing. And you build loyalty too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Who's in charge of that sort of thing? Is it
I think Dyla, I'm speaking to Dyla about it. Dyla's really receptive. I know she
yes, she's
has
great.
a hand in that. Um, you know, so like again, these are all things where they don't see this unless you talk about it and you
Great.
communicate it. And you know, sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah,
You
they don't
don't.
know how people are feeling. They don't know how you and me are feeling. They
It's
don't.
like a relationship. Like your
You got to talk.
partner, you can't read minds. It's like if you're not communicating how you feel, sometimes it's hard for them to understand it. And so it's the same thing in this aspect with it as a chain. I'm not expecting them to listen to us or to do what we say because again, the customer's not always right. But if you don't explain how you feel in a rational way, in a non-crash out way, you know, I think it's a healthy thing. So that's why I put out that video. I didn't feel pressed about it like I needed to. I just did it because I saw people kind of confused. I just wanted to make people feel confident. I'm not bearish. I'm not leaving. you know, I just kind of want to give my perspective. Well, it should be someone's job to find that out. Yeah, but again, someone's like, just if Diala's job is to figure out how streamers are like, you still, sometimes people have to speak up. Like, it is what it is. It's my job as a husband, I'm not married, is to understand how my wife feels and to, you know, work with her and shit
Why
like
not,
that.
lady?
Yeah, yeah. But there's not always like, just because I'm asked, like, she, sometimes someone else needs to speak up. Maybe someone feels reserved. They don't really, they feel uncomfortable being
Yeah,
honest
that's
because it
right.
feels too
Hard to put your
critical.
hand up sometimes, isn't it, in class
Yeah.
and ask the question? Not everyone wants to, but probably half
No.
the other people are thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
actually not ungrateful to ask for things. It doesn't mean you're not grateful for things. It just means you want more things, or not just that you want more. I think with you, and especially with you, you like the change. How do I word this? You want nothing more than to see them succeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
More so than even probably your pocket. So I think where you come from is a good place in that you're just a raving fan as well, and you're just like, I just want to see this giga win,
Yes.
and this
Yeah.
is perhaps a way you can get there.
Yeah.
And look, and on your comment about say something as simple as the creator of the week, if you don't tell the team that, the team might think to themselves about it and go, oh, the creators will probably think that's fucking lame. They might think that, right? They might be like, oh, maybe that's cringe.
Yeah.
Maybe the creators don't want that. Maybe that's too lame. But
Yeah.
from our perspective, I'm like, well, I don't think it's lame because it just puts me on the board for other people to see that to exposure maybe I wouldn't get. So I don't think it's cringe. I don't think it's lame. I don't think anyone would think that, but I'm just trying to defend the team. I know sometimes when you're the head of things like that, I know when I was running teams and sales, sometimes I'd be like, oh, fuck, how am I going to tell the team this is the promotion for this month? It's cringy, it's shit. But then sometimes the teams liked what I thought was the
Yeah.
crap promotion,
Yeah.
my guys liked. And then the ones I was pumped about, they were like, nah, it's fucking shit. So I was
Yeah.
like, the head office and that don't always understand what it's like below the sentiment and what will make them feel good. So
Yeah.
what you're doing, communicating that is great, dude.
But I think, I do think there's a difference because I think people aren't self-reflective and they are, you know, they'll FUD nonstop
Yeah.
or they'll make things very personal or they're not
Yeah.
like taking a step back and like, you know, I'm not going to say it directly, but you know, there's people who shit on some of the team members and spread like things that aren't really true. Like, you know, people aren't self-aware enough, and I think that's the issue. So
And just
yeah,
blatant ranting on the timeline sometimes.
yeah. Or victim mentality, like, you know,
Yeah, victim one's bad.
victim mentality doesn't. It's one. I think you're a loser, and I mean that in the sense of like you're not going to win in life if you're
Right.
always like, yeah, figure shit out. Like if it's not working your way, figure it out. If people don't like your product, figure it out. Stop saying, oh, the chain fucking hates me, like they're blackballing me out and like that's why it's not succeeding. It's like, dude, find a way to win or don't. Like, but if you continuously just cry and moan and play victim, like you're not gonna win, they're not gonna care. And it just kind of, it doesn't serve anything. I think you can bring up a point or two if things feel, but like, yeah,
I think there's a way to word things as well, right? You can go on there and whinge, or you can go on there and recommend, and they can, and the message is the same, but the packaging is different.
yeah.
And I think people need to realize sometimes that it's sounding like a baby crying probably isn't going to get a good response from the team either. Like,
No,
especially if
people,
you're just on the timeline every day smashing them, and then you're like, why is the team not listening to me? It's like, well, because you're fucking insulting the team, man.
yeah, I mean that's like like the
Like,
biggest thing. It's like, dude, I'll see a group of people like shitting, like, you know, shitting on abstract like nonstop. It's like, okay, well that's not criticism. Like you were just attacked. Like, dude, there's a coin that continuously like was shitting about me and slandering me. It's like, well,
oh,
okay,
yeah.
then I just
You're
like
gonna
that
buy it.
doesn't, yeah, it's like that doesn't interest me then. Like what the fuck? And so but then there's another project, I think it's like, called like Bigfoot. Like they're bantering with me and shit like that and like criticize, like, but like they know how to do it right. And so that interested me a little bit. So yeah, I mean, also I think people are attracted to hard work. People are attracted to people who are convicted. People are attracted to people who find a way to win. I've never looked at someone complaining why they're not winning and
No.
been like, that's someone I want to follow. Like that, that to me, that's like weak. I don't want to follow that. So that's kind of this rant. We've been running for a little bit. I think we covered a shit ton.
And we'll give it a breath soon because my bladder's going to explode, man. I
Okay.
last about 2 hours these days. I'm 40, so I'm not like I used to be. My prostate's probably large, guys. So
The trick to that is oh, man, what's that? It's
the
a
trick to it,
supplement. No, there's a supplement. It's a
palmetto,
no,
raw
it's
palmetto.
nah, it's I was using it for a little bit in a pre-workout. It's for retaining a pump. I
Oh,
can't remember what it can't remember
uh,
what it is.
like nitric oxide.
No, 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 no. It's one that's like more about hydration to your muscles. It's not creatine.
Salt.
Um, no, no.
Basically.
I'll look it up. I'll find it. But I remember what the side effect to it, or not a side effect, but like something that would occur is that it makes you pee less often because your
I know
body.
what it is. It
Yeah, I
is a
can't.
salt. It's a form of salt.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not like table salt. It's like
No, no,
it's a,
I used it years ago. It's been out for ages. It does give good pumps. It was American
yeah.
product, actually.
But I remember when I took that, I stopped
You
getting up
stop
to
it.
pee at night.
You retain water on it. It
Yeah,
helps
yeah, yeah.
helps your cells retain the water rather than release the water. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
G. It starts with a G.
Not
It
creatine,
takes me
not
back to
meth.
my
No.
training days.
I
But
see, bro. I see you posting. I see you posting gym pics.
I haven't posted a gym pic of. Oh yeah, I
Dude,
did.
what do you mean? You
didn't I?
literally posted one that like
Yeah, I did
twice in
like
the last
yesterday.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No body shots though. Just my head with headphones on. There's no body
Nah,
shots.
you had some you had some shoulders in it. You were like this.
Yeah, I did a bit of lateral raises, guys. I look glorious out there, like a big eagle flapping. Yeah, I'm a big delt fan, man. I love the
Yeah,
big stiff delts. Fuck
I am
yeah,
too.
look,
That's my favorite body part. I
I
think if
love
you have
delts.
big delts, that's
You look
kind of what
slick.
like the car video. People are like, "Oh, you're massive." I'm like, I don't really know about that, but my
Delts
delts, like, I focus a lot on, and it helps you get that
and
shape that
pecs.
makes you
Mine
look
are
bigger.
upper pecs and delts, man. For me,
Yep,
that's the way
bro.
I'm going to go.
Incline bench is like my strongest lift. I do
That's my
like
bread and butter, man.
I
I
think it's
love
stronger than
bench.
my flat bench for sure. But
My
uh,
incline was just about stronger than my flat for a while. Just a bit of gym stuff there. I'm
lifting
actually,
with Craig and Eli.
we might have to do it. We might have to. I'm tempted to do some fitness streams at some point.
You
Not
guys
track.
just gotta come to Art Basel, dude. Come to
I
Art
know.
Basel. Come to
Just come there
Miami.
and get
You'll
a
get a
fucking
lift.
pump, a
Yeah.
glorious. But I might wrap it up, Eli. Let us go to the toilet and all that stuff. Big thank you as well for Eli for jumping on, man, saving my voice. I had no one to talk to the last couple of days, so it was a bit lonely without Greenie flying away, having a holiday. Enjoy,
Yeah.
Greenie. Hope you're sipping a Guinness, you dirty dog. But look, I just want to give a shout out to, again, channel partners, OKX, obviously being a massive one, OKX Australia specifically. Shout out to you, legends. Again, guys, remember the big one tomorrow is the $1,000 US Yeet giveaway. So shout out to Yeet as well. Eli may join us. I'll follow him up and see how he is. I know he's always got a lot on, so we'll see how he is going. Also, big shout out to Eli's dog. Hopefully, your dog recovers soon. That's
Yeah,
always a
I
sad
think
one.
he'll be all right.
Yeah,
Leo. Yeah, I
that
think he'll
sucks.
be all
Pets
right.
and kids, man. You never.
Well, that they're the same. It's
Yeah,
like
it's like
pet is basically like a kid. That's my
it is.
child.
My dog's my kid, man, as well. It's like my second son. I love that
Yeah.
little guy. But big shout out to you jumping on. And again, look, massive shout out to the viewers for pulling up. Without you guys, Eli and I would look like idiots on here alone. So thank you very much. We'd just be talking to ourselves. Guys, go out on the timeline, have some fun. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Lift others up. Don't bring others down. And we'll probably leave it there, Eli. Thanks for jumping on, brother.
Of course.
See if I can end this.
This is the abstract bottom, please.
Let's go. See you tomorrow, guys. Big love.